So now it becomes its own brand new movement, okay? So first things first, we're gonna check your squats, make sure it's legit. So she's gonna put her arms out, forward, nice and tall, and she's gonna focus on keeping a good neutral position. So you can tell she's already really good at standing, right? Believe it or not, most people aren't very good at even standing straight up and down. So she's got a full extension in her knees, her hips, get this good orthotic curve right here, which is not going to exactly that for me. That right there, yeah. Not this, okay? So as soon as you tighten things up, this way, that's just as bad. So go ahead and go neutral again, awesome. So her abs are nice and tight, her entire core is working to maintain this position. So first thing she's going to do is going to lock the hips and go down to a nice deep squat. Awesome. Keeping those hands up, up, and up. So what we're going to do here, we'll hold you here for a second, keep breathing. So as you bring the arms up and up and up, bring the chest more and more upright, what we're doing is creating a greater load on that core, right? So you're going to stand up. And notice that it's holding the bar here the whole time. And this bisects her whole body. And it's the only thing that really didn't change is her midfoot, right? So your center of gravity is always being held over that midfoot. Now go ahead and put your hands down all the way up. Take your down your right squat. And go down. So now what we got to do, see where her natural shoulder position is putting her arms, which follows right along with the back. No big deal. But as soon as we weight this, we're going to do exactly what she just did. And check that out. So now, the more weight we put out here, we create a lever, and her natural center of gravity is about right here. Bam! Right over the midfoot. Look at that distance, okay? So for an overhead squat, we're going to have to take this. Bam! See what happens? You're going to have to open up that chest, pull it back, and now try to come up into as upright squat as possible. So you're going to keep it right over your head. Here we go. Pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. So you're going to bring this forward out like this. What I want is to see an upright squat. So the more upright you can make that thing, the less load you're going to put on your upper body. Give it a shot. Yes, 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 yes. Good. Now come back up. Let's see what happens. She's actually going to pull that bar forward again, so it's always staying above the midfoot. Go ahead and crank that free. She's working overtime to keep that bar in a neutral position over the midfoot. Awesome. 6. Awesome. So, everybody go ahead and hit a set of 10 just like that. Really focusing on pushing up through that bar. We're going to keep active shoulders up in your ears the whole time. Go ahead. Just go ahead and get 5 to 10. Really pull down. Active cores, active shoulders. The whole body's working to maintain that position. Go ahead, look forward. Your head neutral the whole time. This thing is going to push up, push up, push up. Nice. Pull the head in, pull the bar apart. Yeah, that's always So notice I'm using the terminology, pull yourself into the squat. So since you are so active pushing up the whole time, everything's going to be nice and tense, and you're actually going to have to use those hamstrings to pull yourself into that nice deep squat. Now notice I'm going all the way, but you can just go right here. Whatever's comfortable for you, still maintain that position, okay? So a couple of confidence builders here. This goes on to the snatch, the bigger overhead movements. We do what's called snatch balances and snatch drops, okay? So we're using this nice wide grip here, which by the way, if you want to check, this is the grip on which when you do a pass through like this, it feels most comfortable, okay? So as you bring it in, it's going to become more and more comfortable, and you're going to reach a point where you're so wide it feels awkward again. So right, do a couple pass throughs. Right where it feels nice and comfortable, that's where your snatch grip is. The snatch grip is what you're using for an overhead squat, right? So from here, Once you find that grip, you're going to go ahead and rack the bar right here at the meaty part of the base of your neck, right where those traps like to insert. Alright, so go ahead and stay right here. And from here we can do a press up. Nice and active, back down. And press up. Good, staying active. Always pretend like there's 300 pounds in that bar. Just go ahead and follow along with me. So now what we can do, after we press this bar up, pull ourselves into that squat. Stand up. Good, widen your feet a little bit. Alright, let's grab a couple of these. Just run along with me, follow along. Ready? And power up. Good, relax, relax.